Zangpula. This is Sing Denka from Denka's Getaway. Today I am sitting with amazing ladies. I'm sure like I don't even need to introduce these wonderful ladies to you guys, but still then I would like to give at least a minute or so to introduce themselves first, and then today our talk show it's a very random program, so I decided maybe we'll talk about motherhood and adventure because we are here in the wild, into the wilderness. We are somewhere in between massive mountains and stuff, so I thought maybe we could just like share, talk over a cup of coffee. So yeah, please could you introduce yourself?
On the camera?
Yeah, it's up to you.
Hi everyone, Kuzambola. Thank you, Dunga. Thank you very much for
welcome.
this beautiful opportunity. I'm a mother
Right.
and I'm an actor by profession,
Right.
and I've always loved nature.
Mm-hmm.
I have a very deep connection with nature,
Right.
and then as I age,
You're still young.
I mean, as I grow old, I
Okay,
mean,
right,
every minute
right.
you grow.
Older, yeah.
So as I grow older, I have more respect and more connection to nature,
Right.
especially through the forest,
Right.
the green pranas.
Mhm.
I have started believing in that and the energy that they are providing for
Right,
us
right.
and the mother nature.
Right.
So yeah, I'm loving this. This is happening for the first time,
Right.
and I really hope. And as I was just seeing the glimpse of the Tho, I was,
Blown
praying,
away. Right.
saying that please, the local deities out here, Nyeda the Shida. I was just calling all the Nyedas and Shidas
Be
and
nice to us.
asking that let this be the beginning,
Right, right,
and then
right.
soon let me explore all the beautiful
Right.
lakes
Right.
that we have in our country. Let me be
Numerous,
more,
numerous.
let me have the potential and energy, and let my third eye
Right.
open and see within,
Right.
as in not within myself,
Wow.
but then within the
Right.
country. There are so many things which we can see and explore and learn from the here. So this is amazing. I mean, this is an eye-opening for me.
It is.
and
It is. It is.
I will always remember this trip, and I feel more grounded.
This is just the beginning, darling.
I know, and I feel more grounded, and I'm loving every
Right.
second of this moment. I'm
Aw.
going to capture everything
Right.
about this, and I'm going to share with my son Gawa. And then
Right.
one fine day, I want to come here with
Ah.
him. And
Aw,
I'm going to
that's
tell
so
all the
cute.
stories which we had, the
Oh.
things that we did on the way in
Right.
the camp.
Right.
Over the dinner,
Uh-huh.
the talks that we had, the things we discussed.
Right.
So I'm going to say all this thing.
Oh my God, I'm super excited. So by the way, Tandin Bidha is mother of one. She got beautiful, handsome son, Lil Gawa. So she left Gawa and came here. And similarly, we have. Yeah. By the way, she cried on the way. Why did you cry?
Thinking about her daughter.
I'll let you know why I cried. But first, I'm Choni. I work for BBS as a television anchor.
Right.
I am currently the host of the English Jitin.
The famous Chicken show.
Yeah, the Donka version is definitely famous.
Right.
English version it's
good.
kind of controversial in the sense there are people who really don't like it, but then there are also people who like it.
Right.
But I am honored to be a part of a show that was initiated to entertain the nation during a very a
Pandemic,
time of stress and anxiety. So yes, and I unlike Dundee, I am very, I don't know how to say this. Like Dundee is all about connecting with the nature. She's
Nature,
always
yes,
been like
yes.
that. I've known
She
her for so
believes
long.
in
Yeah.
energy. Yeah.
I believe in vibes and energy that we pick up from people, but
Right.
I am an extrovert to the bone. So coming out into the wilderness, being cut off from
It's a little weird.
civilization is definitely a challenge for me. This is day 2, right?
So was that a reason why you cried last night?
No, I didn't. I didn't cry.
I'm just pulling your leg.
No, I
Yeah, this
cried
afternoon.
right after lunch because last night while we were up in our first camp,
Right.
someone happened to mention the 6 boys. And I just got emotional.
Right,
Because I'm a mother, I was just trying to put myself in one of the parents who actually had one of their kids missing out
Right.
in the wilderness.
Right.
I just couldn't handle it. And I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I cry very easily. Everybody knows that. Everybody who knows me on social media knows that. So
Even
yeah.
I know her now. I
Yeah.
think I know more about you from this afternoon, seeing her cry. Like suddenly she just started to cry, and
I
I
was
like,
eating,
oh,
yeah. And yeah.
yeah. So then, like in Bhutan, I know many people sort of look up to you guys as a role model for the roles you play, especially like professionally. And at the same time, you also have kids, like a son and a daughter. How do you sort of balance like your life, your career life, and your personal life as a mother and as an actor, as an anchor? Like, how do you balance your life?
Should I go first?
Please.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm privileged
Mhm.
and honored that our younger generation look up to us.
Right.
Uh,
Of
we
course, I
are-
look up to you guys.
We are
as well.
not perfect. We are,
No one's
we are
perfect.
learning in the
yeah.
process,
Yeah.
and we have lots of errors,
Mhm.
and then we try not to make mistakes anymore.
But we're
Uh,
human, isn't
yeah,
it?
I know.
Yeah.
And then the balancing thing, Dinka, I think it's not just about mother
Uh-huh.
and her profession,
Mhm.
or actor and her
Right.
being a mother.
Right.
I think everybody should have balance in their life.
Right. Mhm.
You should have balance in everything. Like
Right.
if you have 1,000 rupees neutrum,
Mhm.
you should know how to spend it. I mean,
Right.
like if you don't have money
Mhm.
for the next 6 months,
Mhm.
how you want to spend that
Mhm. 6 months.
1,000?
Mhm.
That is also a balance. You
Right,
should know
right.
how to balance how to spend time with your parents, how
Mhm.
to spend time with your profession, how to spend time with your family.
Right.
These are all balancing. So
Right.
I think the first thing that you should learn as a growing up child is that how to balance things.
It's so hard for me.
It's very
Yeah,
difficult.
it is. It is.
And then
it is.
through after 6 years of Gawa,
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm more organized.
Oh wow.
So
right.
when I was little, when I was in my teens and
Mhm.
20s, I started my career when I was 18 years old. So
Wow.
right after my high school, I started earning. So it was too
So
much
you
for
started
me.
acting right after high school.
High school, I started.
Oh
I just
wow.
kicked off.
Right.
I
right.
just announced that, yay, this beautiful girl is coming. The fat, beautiful girl is coming. And then
You
I
were
had
not
fat.
fat.
I
Exactly.
was
I knew. I've
No,
never seen you
she
fat.
was-
I've
she was
never seen you
chubby.
fat.
you should have
than
watched
now.
my film.
You were
The
chubbier
first
than
film.
now, but you were definitely
Not fat. Yeah.
lean.
Yeah. You need to
I-
know
I
the
always
difference
thought
bigger
between
than
you,
you.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
I
It
always
wasn't
thought
that
I was fat and big and I was
Yeah.
huge
Right.
when I was 18 and when I was kicking off
Mhm.
my career. But glad that they knew that she was fat, so
Mhm.
we don't want her to lead the film. So I was a sidekick, which I'm proud of.
Oh,
That way I
wow.
got
Oh,
to learn
right,
something
right,
from my senior artist.
Mhm.
Sonam Chuki was there.
Mhm.
There are so many actors,
Right.
professional actors were there, so I could learn from there. But then now, then I started earning, and then I know I was into working,
Right.
so I couldn't balance things.
Mhm.
I was like overwhelmed with
Your
all the
career and
attentions
stuff.
and all
Of
the
course, it would be
offers
so
that I
hard,
was
right.
getting, and
Mhm.
all the amounts of money which I was getting at that age.
Wow.
But then now, after Gawa, I feel like now I know more.
Right.
Now I know how to divide my time. Now I know which movie I
Prioritize.
should sign.
Right.
I know how much movie should I do, or when do I leave Gawa and come on a vacation
Right,
like
right.
this.
Right.
So,
So it's
yeah,
balancing
yeah,
basically.
I know now.
Wow,
I
right,
know how to
right.
prioritize and
Mhm.
balance
Right,
things
right,
more than
right,
before.
right.
So each day we are getting better.
Mm.
But what is really important in your life is that you should know how to balance things from a very
Exactly.
young age.
Right, right.
From a very young age.
Right.
So I'm going
So-
to teach Gawa about this.
Right. So, dear listener, priority is so important. You need to learn how to prioritize things. Just give importance to things that are important in your life, and then you go ahead, Memo. What do you think?
I was going to use that word priorities.
Right.
And when you say you need to know what your priority is,
Mhm.
I think for each person it's very different from
Of
the
course,
other.
yeah, right,
I personally, the question is how do I balance it?
right.
I think it was crucial for me to first know me, to know what is important as a balance for me. So I've spent 29 years of my life without a baby,
Right.
and a very supportive husband, first boyfriend, then husband, who actually helped me realize what I wanted in life. And it was always mostly me. My priority was either work or family, and it always
Right.
went back and forth like that. But after a child, I think my daughter Genzo definitely took the first place. And then it comes family as a whole, and then work, and then I guess social life. But I think for a girl, for a woman to actually live to her full potential, I think it is very important. If she wants to marry, she needs to get a supportive partner. If she wants to marry, if she wants to marry,
Right.
It's not-
You want to
shouldn't be-
get
yeah.
It's so hard to find one.
Yeah, so that is why
I know.
if it's a compulsory thing,
right.
then it's when
Right.
you marry. So, but I genuinely feel like whether you
Right.
are a single boy or a single girl, you
Right.
don't need to feel pressured
Yeah.
to be committed to another person. I don't think it's important.
Right.
I
It
personally
is
don't-
not
yeah.
important at all.
Right.
Right.
And if you really want to find someone who will support you, genuinely support you. I am on this trip because, firstly because Tandin suggested my name.
Of
to-
course, I come on, right?
No.
Oh,
Denka was
but,
looking
yeah,
for
she-
hikers.
yeah.
Denka, the
She-
thing
yeah.
is, Denka was looking for like fun hikers.
Yes.
And she
Tandin
thought
thought of you,
of
that I was like,
Tandin.
oh yes,
Yes.
like,
And Tandin suggested my name, and Denka immediately loved me. Who
Yes.
couldn't, right? But I actually initially thought maybe I couldn't because my longest hike was to Paro, Taksang, which is 2 hours.
Oh
Ima.
boy, right,
So Taksang,
right.
2 hours,
Oh.
Jujumigi, that was 5 years ago. Jujumigi,
Oh.
suddenly deciding to come on this 4-day
Druk
trip.
path.
Yeah, Drukpath was overwhelming, and which is why I declined it at first. And I was talking to my husband, and he was like, "This is an opportunity for you. You have to go. Don't worry about your daughter. I'll look after her." So, and that's why I always believe that for you to have a partner, the word partner, husband lo, wife lo, sila midi, partner se lab me. Partner lab ko midi, you play equal parts in this
Right,
relationship.
right.
You support each other. You
Okay.
bolster each other. Otherwise, why call a partner if he's going to pull you down? He should be what?
right. Not a partner.
Not a partner. Definitely not a word. There's another word. A competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a competition.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Oh, interesting. I'm glad you have like a supportive partner, and because of him, you're here. Otherwise, if it was just you, you would
Yeah.
have definitely said no.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Because who would look after my child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty cool. So like every time I travel, I go for a hike. As a traveler, I receive so many messages, especially from a mother, like Bhutanese mother. They're like, I wish I could hike like you. I wish I could travel like you. And I always tell them like, even you could do it there. No, like just leave your kids behind, just you travel. And they feel like they're obligated as a mother. So they're like, because you're not married, you don't get it. You know, we are married. We have to stay home. So what do you think about this? Do you think like, as a married woman, do you really have to like stay home, look after the kid? Like, don't you deserve? Like, we do deserve a break, right?
Women everywhere, and this is not just exclusive to Bhutan. Women, even as girls, when we're starting off, we're made to feel guilty about everything.
Right.
We're
If you
made-
go out,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
people
yeah.
blame you, right?
Yeah, if you make your first boyfriend, you're made to feel guilty about that. If you don't make your boyfriend in high school, you're made to feel guilty about that.
If you break
now.
up with the boyfriend,
you're made to feel guilty
blamed,
about
right?
it. If you go out partying with your husband at home, you're made to feel guilty about
Right.
it. If you have a kid, that's worse. And this guilt trip, especially as a mom, comes very easy. But like Tandi earlier said, balance is really important. I think you are only as strong as the weakest person in your family, and if you're going to be the weakest person, the family wouldn't be strong.
Right.
So I feel like that priority comes in again, like rangi rangshibo, like since if you pull the rubber too far,
Right.
stretch it too thin, it will break. So any balance fine, baby. Now if you're not a party person, like Tandi is not a party person. Tandi likes to go out in the nature. Do that.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, if you don't like the nature or the party, if you like knitting, do that. If you like cooking, do that. But there should be a certain hour, like maybe 30 minutes
Like
or an
me
hour.
time,
Yeah,
like-
a me time. So that you
So what is
nurture
your
yourself.
me time? What is your me time?
Well, my me time lately has been so unhealthy. It's
Well,
eating
don't tell me it's watching Korean
dramas.
dramas.
No. Ask her that. I want to know what
Yeah,
my
think
me
about
time
it.
is.
What's your me time? Like, what do you usually do to like
Yours is-
treat
We always think
yourself?
that me time is just, and remember, what is no
Uh,
we feel like it's a slogan.
Right.
Oh, it's a me
Me
time.
time. It's
No,
a hashtag.
it has a deeper meaning.
Right. What is
Dunga.
it?
It has
I
a
didn't know
very,
that.
very deep meaning.
Uh-huh.
Me,
Tandin
we-
always have something deep to
we
talk
need-
about.
We need that. I mean,
Right.
I've analyzed it, and then I think that me time is it's your time. I mean, you can't be mother forever.
Right.
For 24/7, you can't be a mother.
Right. Can't.
It's
Ah,
you. It's
right.
chora the time just like namjuna jodalu kachilang. You have first you take care of yourself. Oxygen go bachin oxygen marks and then take care of someone who needs your help.
Right.
The guy charo bemos bachin how I mean
So
you
at the
don't
end
have
of the
the
day,
energy.
like this me is so important, right?
You are ngachila me what rangi ra important chimbe. It's not true. No, this is wrong.
Or it's
You
selfish.
are
That's what they say.
important.
It's
Yeah,
selfish.
they say it's
so, yeah.
selfish, but
It's not, right? We just
You
have
are
one life,
important.
right?
If you're happy, you will give out this good energy to people around
Right,
you.
right, right.
And then people will come towards you. They'll feel happy with you. Okay, if you're not happy, how can you make somebody happy?
Right.
You will not vibe, you not project this good energy to people around
Right,
you.
right.
Oh, she's so moody. Oh, she's so angry. Why she's angry? She's not happy.
Because there's no me time
Yeah.
for herself.
That she's exhausted.
Right, right,
So
right.
when you say me time, that is actually a me time. That is
Right.
just for you, whether you
Right.
are a mother, a single mother, or whether
Right.
you are an
Sister,
entrepreneur
entrepreneur.
or daughter or anything. But you
Right.
need this as a human. You to function
Agreed.
yourself. You need this to
Right.
rejuvenate, just like a machine needs some lubricants to function.
To sort of function,
Yeah,
right?
just like
batteries,
that.
yeah,
even
yeah.
for the batteries,
right.
we need this
We-
as
we
a
need it
human.
big time,
we
big time,
need that.
yes,
so
yes.
whenever you say me
Me time.
it is very important.
Yeah.
It has a deeper meaning.
Right.
That means you are looking after yourself. For me time is having a bathe in a
Right.
tub.
I know.
That is
I
me
love
time.
that. Do you use salt?
want-
I
yes,
usually
I
use like
salt water
salt,
because
right.
I'm a pranic healer. I believe
I
in all
know.
the salts and
Yeah, salt,
stones and nature and colors and all. I believe in all these
Tandin,
things.
we'll start talking about energy in a while.
Pranic energies and all.
Tandi's
pranas
been
and all.
cleansing my
Basic chakra.
Oh, really?
Every-
Like
every
this?
day, yeah, every day.
Wow.
Because I am panting, I am sweating, I have become like this
Right.
halfway
Right.
through our
Like
hike,
this,
and Tandi
right.
is doing.
Wow, okay.
I don't know whether it is working or not,
I
but
think
I
it
think
is because
it is,
you, if you can think,
You just need to
Yeah.
believe
By
in it. If
Yeah,
you
I
believe
believe
in
in
something,
it.
then it
I'm
just
not good
it
at
heals. It
I
heals.
don't know it
Right.
myself, but I believe in it
Right.
because I do believe in energy.
Right,
There are
right.
certain people that I will never gel with.
I know.
Yeah,
Me too.
and it has to do with
The moment
yeah.
I see them, I hate them already. It's like, hey, I don't like you already.
yeah.
Don't even
And
come
but
close
you
to
know,
me.
then if at the receiving end, you should always believe in it. Okay, something is coming, something good
Yeah.
is coming towards me.
Right.
And tangachi ki chimdalu, as a giver, I'm giving you some energy from the nature in the ba. So I'm just in channel, but then
Right.
I should have a very good heart saying that okay, this energy is being sent to you to
Benefit,
to
heal
benefit
and
you,
stuff.
to make you walk better, to cleanse your basic chakra. And so it works in
Of
ba.
course it
Energy
works.
is just like
And
us.
even the receiver has to feel like, okay, I'm
you
healed,
have
and
to believe in
right.
it in bed. So let's not talk about pranic
Okay.
healing. And
It
all.
was
We
we're
have
back
plenty of
to
time.
me time.
So yeah,
So
for
your
me,
me time.
soaking in the tub with
Okay.
a little bit of salt water and some flowers, it works.
That's so romantic.
10 minutes, 15 minutes, it would work. And then
With a glass of champagne.
I
Oh
don't
no, she doesn't drink.
sorry,
Okay.
I'm such a boring person.
Right,
You
yeah.
might look. I'm so glamorous and
Yeah.
happening and all.
Yeah, she doesn't drink.
I'm so
She's
boring.
an old
girl.
soul.
I know.
Exactly.
Tandi
So
is such an
boring.
old
Yeah, and she
soul.
sleeps with the Jungdagi song. She plays Jungda song. She goes to bed.
Yeah,
That was a lie.
jazz.
Yeah.
My son will
Ringo,
sleep
what,
with
let me
Junda
ask you,
Yeah.
why do you lie so much?
I know. Why
Love
do you
cooking
like so much?
stories.
I love listening to jazz and all, but
But
not
I'll cook
Junda.
stories.
Yeah, really. I don't cook food, but I cook
And then
stories.
I me time for me is like going to my cafe, being there.
Yeah, and you
reading
read a
my
lot, right?
books
Yeah.
and Namge's books. So
She reads a lot, which is really
I'm
nice.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to read. I've been starting reading before. It's been just 5 years, so it's been
Wow,
a good journey.
it's a lot. 5 years is a lot.
Yeah, I started
365 into
reading,
5
so
years. Oh my God, can't imagine. What's your me time?
I am Korean drama. No, seriously, not too much Korean dramas. I am a new mother compared to Tandi. Tandi's-san is 6, 7?
Six.
Mine is 3. So, in all honesty, my me time in a day cannot last for more than 30 to an hour. An hour of me time is
What?
more. Yeah. Because
Wow.
I am mostly.
Yeah.
I'm. A
She
very-
needs people nearby her.
Yeah, exactly. I'm mostly with my daughter. if I am not with my daughter and if there's nobody to hang out with at home, I am either watching something and
Right.
eating something.
Right.
Food has become my comfort. Like I love food, so I'm
Right.
eating something and watching something now. But I know I will be reading more and doing more of outdoorsy stuff later. When
Did I hear that? Like outdoor
Yes.
stuff?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
she just said that.
Finally, oh my
Yes,
God, I'm so
because
happy.
No, but and that is not
Hi,
just
Joe, where's the
something
Oh,
that I'm saying
good.
for
Yeah,
the
you
sake of
have to.
saying, because this needs time, and I can't do this often at the moment because
Right.
she's 3 and she needs
Of
me
course,
home
of
most
course.
of the time. So, but as she becomes as independent as an older child, I think I will be doing a lot of
Right.
this. My poor husband.
Them can you please look after Genzo, sir?
But the thing is, I was trying to.
Honestly, you can
I
do
was-
2 hours
Honestly.
hike in the week.
Yeah.
There's so many places to hike
And
around
you deserve 2
Thimphu
hours, yeah.
for yourself.
Yeah.
Like Ngagidi, like most of the time I'm alone. I work, but then usually I'm alone. Like still I look for me time. You know, it's so weird. I'm like, oh man, no, I just need to shut down all the work. I need me
Yeah.
time. So that's why I just switch off my data, everything. I just earlier before you guys came here, I was just sitting, just watching the lake. And that was me time
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
So me time
little
is
things,
the little thing that
Shower, bathing in a tub is
I
like
know, makes
it's
you feel
nothing.
so
but
good.
then for me, it's a
I bet,
luxurious-
I
it's
bet,
luxurious.
I bet.
I enjoy that because
Right.
Gawa you be going, no, I can't soak in for 5 minutes. You're like,
Mm.
Ama, kachi be mo, no,
Can
please
I come
come
in?
out, or should I come in?
right.
So
Yeah, yeah.
it's been disturbed.
Right.
The aura the
Ima-
energy channel so
Right,
so
right, I bet.
So when these things are not around, I can just play a
It's
good
so
jazz,
peaceful,
you know,
right?
soak in my
Oh my God, I just want like
lavender,
soak in.
salt, you know, and
Look at me
I can do
quietly
that.
sitting down because I don't enjoy baths. I'm like,
Okay.
done, get out.
Oh my God, really? No, I need to have like the
No.
bathtub and just like soak in.
I just
stuff.
can't. I
Yeah.
just can't. It's too long.
Okay, because we're in middle of mountains and lakes. Do you guys have any favorite places to, like? Do you have any places that is in your bucket list, like in future?
Jomolare,
Oh yeah, Jomalar.
we are coming.
Are you? She's very doubtful. She's like,
Oh no, I have to.
I remember normally we celebrate birthdays together. So 5
I've
of us.
seen that, yeah.
So we do
Yeah.
this. We buy present for each other. Then I just if
I
it's
wish I have
our
like
birthday-
friends and
expensive
cousins.
expensive
Yeah,
presents.
cousins
Yeah,
and
we do
friends.
that, and we plan to go out also. If our
Exactly,
budget
yeah.
is
So
good
one
enough.
time I saw this post of these girls, like 5 of them together in Bali. So then I was asking question to myself, like, oh, these girls can like literally travel around Bhutan, say, because that time I was heading towards
Yeah,
Panmang Bate.
yeah.
So I was thinking, oh, you guys could travel within Bhutan, celebrate, like birthdays somewhere else on the mountains and stuff. Now, what do you
It
think?
was there, Jenka.
Was
It
it
was
there?
always there. I
Okay.
thought that I should go to the east. You know, I have
Mhm.
never been to the east.
You must
Yeah,
go.
and I wanted to go to Manas also, you know,
Yeah,
after you guys promoting
Right,
and all.
right, right.
I always wanted to go there. Before I thought that it was, we were not allowed to go there. And so,
Of course we're allowed.
then
Honestly,
then
because
I was too lazy
miscommunication-
to ask people and inquire
Right,
thing
right,
also.
right.
Then I remember because it was secondary member
Mm-hmm,
for me, going to Bali or going to Bangkok or going somewhere was more important than exploring
our own country.
So that's why
exactly.
I said earlier, yesterday I was mentioning about it. I said I'm thankful that COVID-19 happened. I'm
Exactly.
sorry that laluchilu nam sa lakha chap de
Oh,
mo
oh,
yakab jungkalu nam some problems then there. But then for me personally, for me, I have grown so much in this time.
Right, even I feel the same.
My perspective has changed
Mhm.
towards my country. I'm always grateful
Oh,
for being
this
born as a
makes me
Bhutanese.
cry, right.
Yes, I'm always grateful of wearing my national dress. The full
course.
kira kem da I have this kachilang wata. I'm so proud of wearing this dress.
Right. It's blessing from
And
Shabdung
I always tell my friends that Shabdung nam gi blessed babu bindi wa chira yuse. Machira kani mashurura we feel that we are so
That
powerful.
makes you so
Handsome too.
Bhutanese.
Handsome too, ba?
Right.
And then I was always proud of being a Bhutanese, but then I didn't dive deep.
Exactly,
Deeper, So I
exactly.
want to thank COVID-19. This happened, and I could realize, I could contemplate, I could analyze things, and I
Right.
could look deeper into what is happening in our country and what we can achieve from
Right,
here in
right,
Nava.
right, right,
I
right.
always thought that, oh my God, going to Singapore or going to
Was the
you know,
luxury,
was
right? Like
luxurious.
the trip, the vacation.
Now,
Uh-huh.
now I don't want to do that.
Right. Oh,
It
I'm
doesn't
so
mean
happy.
that, but I'll be doing Europe
Of course,
tour
no,
someday.
for exposure.
Yeah,
Yes, why not?
I'll do.
Yeah,
I have to
yeah,
do.
right.
But
Even
then
I
I'm
won't
going to
mind.
balance.
Oh, oh.
The 70% would be going within Bhutan.
Right. You need to go out to see how the world is out
Yes,
there. You
yes.
come back and then you
We can bring
compare,
some
right?
knowledge
Yeah,
from there.
Bring in knowledge.
But you know, my perspective has widened.
Wow.
And
I'm so happy. Like,
yes.
I think this is going to be the highlight of the talk. Yeah.
And I'm so grateful this happened.
Right.
Personally, for me, I'm a better person. I'm a better mother,
Mhm.
and you know, I have realized so many things. And being born as a Bhutanese, I had always respect for that,
Right.
and I always feel that I'm lucky to be born here.
course,
But then
of
now,
course.
I feel like I'm the luckiest.
Right. And after seeing all these natures and stuff, like for me, like sometimes I land up crying, like when I'm in
Messy.
middle of jungle woods, because I feel like
I do that.
It's so beautiful, you know.
Messy.
It's like, oh, you just can't take in, and you feel like, why didn't I explore these places
Himalaya,
before?
no,
say?
honestly,
Now you're having that
Ngadi
feelings,
awakening. No,
right?
my third eye is
Exactly.
opening now.
Oh, I'm so
It's-
happy.
it's- it
yes,
took-
so
it took a
yes,
while.
Yes, to domestic tourism, travel within
I know.
Bhutan.
I'm going to do that. You see me doing that
makes me
often.
so happy. Yeah.
No, now I'm getting selfish. Say now I want to go to all the lakes and see
Darling,
that.
that's why you need to have me time. Sid. It's okay to be selfish. Yeah, it's okay to be
I'm
selfish.
going to do
right?
that. Now I'm going to do that. I've been doing all those short hikes. You know,
good,
I
do
do
it.
that.
So Drukpad is just your beginning.
Yes.
You have many more to do.
It's just the beginning.
Yes. So happy.
That's
That's because we didn't bath for last 2 days. Hello, yeah.
them.
Would you like to go anywhere in Bhutan?
Oh, so many places. We are going to Chumolari.
Oh,
For her
Jomalari.
birthday celebration.
Yes.
Yeah.
When is it?
September. It's her
September.
birthday,
Oh man, it's so close.
So close, yes. Hopefully
Go to
we'll be able
Jomalari.
to
Yeah, go,
yeah,
to go to
hopefully.
Jomalari. You guys will love it because in Jomalari it's just like this, but you get to see the snow-capped mountain right there. It's like whoa.
Ngailabimo will not have cake, but that's okay. We are in 30s now,
Exactly.
and then we
It's a
don't need
way.
anything. But then we'll have us together,
Exactly.
and that will be a tradition. You
Just
know,
make a kapchi cake.
I know that will be a tradition.
Right.
We have been doing this,
Mhm.
but now it will be a tradition. You know, exploring within
Wow, I'm so happy.
and
This makes me
celebrating our
happy.
birthdays
Yeah, yeah.
there.
There are
up
so
in the
many
mountain.
places. Yeah, why not
So
there?
we are planning now. When
Right.
we go down, we are going to discuss about it, and then you know we are going to start with Cho's birthday, and then there are more birthdays
It's
coming
birthday
up.
getaway.
So
wow, this is
my
so-
birthday would be the last.
Am I
At-
invited by the
Sure.
way?
We would love to have
I'm
you.
invited because
But you need to be free. Huh? September 11
Yeah,
is
September
the birthday.
11. Okay, let me think.
Think of 9/11.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Wow.
We'll do that.
Oh, this is so nice.
But Jukpat was always on my list.
Yeah.
I knew
I'm
I
glad.
couldn't do
This was
it.
the last trek I wanted to do in my entire life, but I did it. But I'm more like happy that you guys are on board.
Yeah.
It's more, even more memorable because it's first like the longest trek for you two. So I remember this still in Finland.
First time in my life.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
We have never seen two.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we'll keep this little short. Last advice, like maybe in a minute, just advice, any kinds of advice to young people out there who look
Well-
up to you guys.
Okay, now I'm going to start like I started my career very young.
Oh.
I thought that looking glamorous and having all those branded handbags and
Was the
beautiful
thing there.
shoes and looking beautiful all the time with mascaras and cakey, you know,
The V-shaped
makeup.
neck.
And then you know, so I thought that was beautiful and that was more happening.
Right.
But then I think these are not important.
Mhm.
What is important is here and here, and these two needs to connect. That's
Right,
it.
right.
That's it.
Mhm.
Just be you. You don't have to. I don't have to be like Dinka,
Right.
or I don't have to be like Cho,
Yeah.
or I don't have to be like anybody
Right.
else. I just have to be me.
Authentic.
Just be genuine in
Right.
whatever you do.
Mhm.
If you want to be an actor, if you want to be a travel vlogger, if you want to be a news anchor, just be yourself. Then you can be happy. You can actually your heart can actually smile at the end of the day.
Right.
And when you go to bed, you'll be so happy.
And you can sleep so well.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
That's it.
powerful. Yeah. So guys, take away, be you, be genuine. You don't have to be anyone but yourself. Like, be yourself with good intentions, though, right?
I guess.
Any advice?
I think I'm gonna go along the same lines. pursue what you genuinely love. Don't try to
Right.
pursue something because someone
Someone
else
is doing it.
Or
Yeah,
it's-
in
it's the
Bhutan, yeah,
trend,
that's the trend.
because
that's the trend.
I think three of us are living proof that if you go after what you're really passionate for, you will achieve some sort of success. Whether that, and Nagina Didi, I feel like I have gained so much joy from being a mother. I wanted to be
Right.
a mother since I was 13.
And for information, like many Bhutanese know her as Genzo's mother,
Yeah.
not as Choni. I mean, Choni, yes, on
Yes.
screen, like on BBS, this is Choni, but then I know her more as
Yeah.
Genzo's mother.
Yeah, I think after I gave birth, I had more social media following
Exactly.
than ever.
She's like
before.
super active on Instagram.
I'm slowing down, and I've completely stopped in the last 2 days because I was here.
There's no internet here, so you're just recording.
But
We'll
be
air
catching
this,
up. But
yes. So.
the thing is, if you're young and if you are a very young, impressionable girl like
Right.
I was,
Right.
the one advice that I want to give you is that first find out what you genuinely want to
in
do.
life, yeah.
Or what do you genuinely love. If you could love dancing, you could love acting, you could love
Right.
drawing, whatever, and
Right.
then go after it. I'm telling you, nothing will stop you ever.
Nothing is impossible. Everything is achievable, but you really need to sign up to work harder. You need to have passion for what you do in life, and I feel everything is possible, right? Yeah, we think everything is possible if you really work hard, give your best, be you or be the person who you are. Yeah, so just be you. So our advice would be genuine, be you, work hard, and go for the passion, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you so much,
Thank
ladies.
you so much, Janka, for making this possible. We
Ah.
are indebted to you for bringing us here and exposing us to such beauty.
Exposing.
Yeah, seriously.
Helping me open my third eye.
Yes.
Seriously.
I'm glad that you will open the third eye. I just hope you
third eye
guys
has
travel
been
more
opened.
and hopefully join me on my getaways in future.
love
So,
to
yeah,
do
it's
that.
such an honor.
Sure.
So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in,
Adios.
guys.
Thank you very
Stay
much.
tuned for more. Yeah.
Thank you. We love you all.